Have you ever stopped to think that maybe God has already started moving the pieces, but you're still staring at the wrong board? While you're praying for change, He's already adjusting everything, just not at your pace. The truth is, most people don't notice God at work because they expect something dramatic, when in reality, He often moves through the ordinary, in the late bus, in the unanswered call, in the door that didn't open. Weird, right? And that's where the danger lies, thinking everything is stuck when actually everything is being repositioned. What if what feels like delay is actually protection? What if the no that hurt was heaven pushing you in the right direction? The truth is, some people are giving up on promises that are already in progress. So watch this until the end. And if this message speaks to you, share it with someone who needs it, leave a like and subscribe. This kind of message changes lives. There are things in life you just can't fast forward, no matter how hard you try. Time, for instance, is one of those mysteries wrapped in divine control. Seasons change, people come and go, doors open and close, and none of it is ever fully in your hands. God holds the stopwatch, not you, and trying to steal it from Him only leaves you exhausted, frustrated, and late for a moment that wasn't yours to begin with. Most people wrestle with time as if it were a math problem to solve. They forget it's more like a song. You can rush the melody without ruining the music. The promotion, the healing, the relationship, the breakthrough, they all have their appointed hour. So instead of forcing the season, learn to sit with it. Pray Psalm 31, reflect on Ecclesiastes 3, and watch what happens when you let God write the calendar. And by the way, those delays, they might not be delays at all. Rushing often reveals more than just the desire to move forward. It reveals a restless soul. The anxiety that pushes someone to escape a difficult phase is often a sign that the heart hasn't yet embraced the process. When you pray, "God, get me out of this," heaven might be responding, "Hold on, I'm still shaping you here." Impatience doesn't speed up the plan, it just delays the preparation. And when blessings arrive before you're ready, they can feel more like burdens. Think about Abraham. He waited years for his promise. Joseph was betrayed, imprisoned, and forgotten long before stepping into the position God prepared for him. And you, trying to skip the process? Waiting is not punishment, it's construction. During these seasons, journal your thoughts, meditate on Proverbs 4, and spend time in quiet. Those who learn to wait well often become the strongest leaders. Most people overlook routine, but that's where God does His best work. When life feels repetitive, silent, or uneventful, that's often when heaven is training you the most. Routine teaches responsibility, discipline, and self-control. You want promotion, but still complain about early mornings? Want leadership, but avoid the small tasks? New seasons don't show up until you've mastered the current one. It's like trying to lift heavy weight without building the muscles first. If your everyday life includes early alarms, work, prayer, even when tired, know this: it's not punishment, it's preparation. David was a shepherd before he faced Goliath. Moses spent years in the desert before leading people out of Egypt. And you? Are you training or dodging the training? Because the next level only opens for those who prove faithful in the hidden places. Everyone wants God's backing, but not everyone wants the preparation that comes with it. It's not enough to pray for a new season. You need the emotional and spiritual structure to carry it. God may release a promise, but He only delivers when there's maturity to hold it. Want authority? Then guard your heart, heal your wounds, learn to listen, practice stillness. Because authority without emotional balance is a ticking time bomb. Joshua didn't just show up as a leader, he spent years serving beside Moses. He was shaped through obedience, patience, and deep trust. Your current battle might not be external, it might be inside you, and that's okay. Before God lifts you up, He'll clean you out. Try reading Joshua chapter 1. See how God strengthens His mind before opening the way? Maybe that's exactly what He's doing with you. Some seasons feel pointless, but those are the ones God uses to build you for life. The wilderness isn't about lack, it's about transformation. Hard seasons reveal what's been hidden, both the good and the bad. More than that, they teach. They teach you not to rely on applause, to pray without answers, and to trust without signs. Nothing is wasted in God's hands, not even the mistakes you made out of fear. That closed door, it probably taught you more than 100 sermons. That painful no, maybe it saved you. When you walk through valleys and come out standing, you're not the same person. You have discernment, scars, stories. That's why God allows certain paths, not to punish, but to prepare. Try writing down what you've learned in your hardest moments. You might realize those were your most sacred classrooms. When the time is right, there's no denying it. God shows up, opens the doors, and backs you up in front of everyone. It's as if heaven says loud and clear, now it's your time. The one who endured obscurity, who waited and was shaped in silence, finally walks with authority. But it's not a loud, showy authority, it's steady, confident, and quiet. The kind that speaks volumes even in silence. And here's the beauty. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. When God backs you, He also shields you. People may try to discredit you, but your fruit will speak louder than any criticism. It's not about winning arguments, it's about remaining fruitful. Read Acts 4. See how the apostles, even under pressure, walked in power because they knew who sent them. The right time always comes, and when it does, you'll realize everything behind you was divine preparation. Now that you've seen all this, what's still holding you back? Will you keep complaining about the time, or will you start honoring the process? God has already started moving, but He won't carry you forever. You have to step up. What part of your routine could become your preparation ground? What behavior needs to mature before your next level? If this video resonated with you, drop a comment below. I am under construction. I want to know who's walking through this journey too. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because in the next videos, you'll keep learning how to see the unseen, understand divine timing, and walk in your calling with boldness.